guys, it's Ollie from Fit Body Bootcamp. Now it's, I think it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, so I just woke up, and normally we do food prep at night, but we got home from work a bit late last night. Obviously we wanted to eat and go to bed, so I'm doing food prep in the morning. But normally we'd have you do this at night no matter what time. It's okay to do it in the morning, depends on what kind of person you are. I kind of go on how I'm feeling, so this morning I woke up and I thought, we'll prep this morning, because sometimes it actually helps me wake up, so it's a nice routine. So today's email is about just food preparation and what you should do for just a general health and weight loss type of diet. And we're looking to get all macronutrients into the diet, macronutrients being fats, protein, fibre and carbs, of course. Now we're going to take it from various different foods, so we're not being boring, and I'm going to try and kind of give you variation, but it's quite hard in one small video. So we're going to start off in the day with breakfast. You have to have a breakfast. Your metabolism will not start if you do not have a breakfast. Try and have it within 15 to 30 minutes after you wake. You can have a coffee straight away when you wake up. That will help you, just to kind of wake you up. Of course, you can do that while you have your coffee, while you're having your food prep. So what we're going to do, I've already done 2 hard-boiled eggs. How we go by how many eggs to have is basically how many you can hold in your hand. So I can hold 2, so that's my amount. So if you can hold more, so I don't know if you can see that. So I've got 2 hard-boiled eggs. So I prepared those, actually last night I did put them on the boil last night. So with my eggs, you can have 1 or 2 things. You can have some handful of 3 seed nuts, which is basically a variation of nuts, and I'd literally just have that amount there. Okay, so literally I just pour it out to have that amount there, and then I would put that onto like a small plate, and then that actually works out probably the right amount there as well. So literally I would just put that onto that amount there, okay, and I'd put that onto a plate as well. So I'd have my eggs, and I would have my mixed seeds and my almonds. So that's one variation of the diet. So that's protein, and we have essential fatty acids in the morning, which come from our almonds and our seeds. Essential fatty acids in the morning is really, really important, because around about that 3 p.m. time, you're going to kind of start to feel tired, fatigued, sluggish. You might get that. What that basically is that your body's just starting to shut down its metabolism. So A, you're not going to burn fat, and more importantly, you're not really going to be energized for a workout later on in the day if you're training later on in the day. So by having that, we're also not going to crave at 3 o'clock. So we're not going to go to the vending machine at work, or you're not going to get that kind of sugary drink, or or have too much sugary caffeine, like Red Bulls or anything like that. So if you don't want to have the nuts with the eggs, you can always just have oatmeal. So I generally just go with a fist size. So literally I'm having oatmeal today because I'm working out this morning, so I'm going to have some carbs. So literally just grab a handful, so you'll see the amount. Grab a little bit more. Be generous with yourself, it is breakfast, so grab a handful. And then I typically don't have milk, but you can. So I have my water, so that'll be my amount there. So I will have the oats with milk or water, and then I would have my eggs with that. So that's breakfast. So a lot to take in. Rewatch the video on breakfast, and you can see which one you prefer, with the eggs and nuts or the oats and nuts. Meal 2, I'm not going to have fruit today, so I don't actually have any with me, but you can have 1 piece of fruit. Really, really simple. So that'll be about 3 hours later. So for instance, if I have this at 7, you would have meal 2 at 10 o'clock. Okay, so 1 piece of fruit. That can be blueberries, blackberries, a dark apple, a banana, that type of thing. So just 1 piece of fruit. Meal 3, really, really simple. You can go out and buy this in a shop if you're in the town centre, or pretty much anywhere really. But I actually prep it, A, because it's cheaper, and B, nothing's going to stop me getting that meal. You know, sometimes life gets in the way, you know, so I want to be able to have something at my desk. So if I can't get out of the office, then I can have something at my desk. So literally, 1 tin tuna. Yeah, it's tin tuna. So I can't really describe tuna. And this is already a pre-cooked potato. So already pre-cooked. I have it plain. You can have a little bit of mayo on it, because obviously it can get a little dry, but not too much. And again, how I assess this is that when I drain this, this is the amount I need, because it sits in the palm of my hand, and when I take all the tuna out, it's about the size of a deck of cards. So if you have any protein, that's the size that you want to. Size of the palm of your hand and the height of a deck of cards. And then with the potato, again, you're going for a fist size. So you see how similar in size that is? So literally it's a fist size, alright? So that's carbohydrates, make sure it's a fist size. Never go over that, never go below it, alright? So fist size, fist size. Cool. So that was a main meal, just like breakfast. So far we've got meal 1 for breakfast, which is eggs and nuts or eggs and oats, totally up to you. Meal 2 is a piece of fruit. Meal 3, which is again a main meal similar to breakfast, which is potato and tuna. So meal 3, we start getting into the phase where a lot of us do not need energy food like carbohydrates as much. If you find that you do get tired and fatigued and sluggish, then you probably might need a little bit of sugar, so you can have a variation of like a piece of fruit. Again, because I get really super busy with clients and stuff like that later on in the day, if that's similar with you around about the 3 o'clock area, then what you can do is you can have a protein shake. So basically this is just simple whey protein that you can get from Tropicana Fitness, .co.uk, or My Protein, or BioTrust is a good company as well. So there's tons of stuff out there. So literally I just have 1 scoop, alright, and then I would have that with water. This is vanilla, water or milk, it's up to you. Milk's a nice flavour. And I would just have, again, some almonds and some mixed nuts. Again, it's not a main meal, and it's not that we want you eating like all the time, so we don't want you feeling full, but that will just kind of keep your metabolism ticking, and more importantly, you'll burn fat because of it, and you'll be primed for a workout around about that 5 PM 6 area. And then when you get home, so this will be again 3 hours later, we get home and we would have chicken and vegetables. So I always cook my veg fresh. You can pre-cook it, it's just I prefer to cook mine fresh. I do pre-cook the chicken, so literally I can get in, put my broccoli into the pan, put the hot water in, pop it on. You can steam it if you prefer. My chicken is pre-cooked though. I pre-cook the chicken I probably do a batch cook every 2 days, so then I've got all my chicken ready. So sometimes I'll have chicken more than once throughout the day, which is okay. So literally, and one of the cool things about pre-cooking it is that I can put it in the palm of my hand, like so, and it fits. So I know that's the amount of protein that I'm meant to have. Just wash my hands. So yeah, so that's the amount of protein I'm meant to have, with the vegetables as well. And that's pretty much all you need for meal 5. And now meal 6 it's a little bit later on, but it's actually okay to eat late at night. And again, because we're not going to have that much bad food, we're just going to have a teaspoon of organic peanut butter. And again, the purpose of this is it's full of essential fatty acids, which help you keep your metabolism going while you're asleep. So that's definitely a must for all of us. So that's going to help us burn fat while we're asleep. You can have a protein shake if you want to add a little bit more protein into your diet, which will definitely advance your diet and help you burn fat more. But I think the main thing is not having something that's just going to have you be all full before you go to sleep, so we don't really want that. So really, really simple diet plan. I hope you enjoy it, and give it a try for, I dare you to try it for 14 days, see how you feel, do a before and after photo, and keep me updated. Send me an email or even a video response if you want to on how you're getting on. I hope to see you soon. This is Ollie from Fit Body Bootcamp. Thank you for watching.